Hi, this is Denny. Welcome to the New Perspective. Today we're going to talk a bit about how it is as children we get programmed to choose love or to live in a state of fear. Now we have to remember, guys, we all come in as these little bitty beings, and the only things we learn in the context of our families. Oh, and so many of our families are fear based. So we ask ourselves, what does that mean? Well, for me, that means that you're raised with the rules. And what are the rules? Well, here they are. First rule, it's not safe to feel. Now, how in the world do families develop that kind of a belief that it's not safe to feel? Well, let's take a look. There are things that interfere in families with allowing ourselves the time and the space and the consciousness to even recognize that feelings are important. Say, for example, you come from a family of immigrants. Now, maybe you're first, second, even third generation. Remember, they came from a different country. Your ancestors, whatever generation that was, came here and had to establish residency. So many of them had to learn the language. They had to find a way to make a living. They had to integrate into the culture. So, did they have time to feel? Probably not. Feelings were the least important thing. We had to get food on the table. We had to have a place to live. We had to enculturate. So we weren't taught in that kind of a family to feel. The second thing that we struggle with these rules, the second rule, is it's hard to trust. Now, how many of us are from families where they don't speak everything that's going on? Things are hidden. Oh, we don't want to tell mom how sick she is. That's going to even scare her even more. Oh, we're not ready. We don't want to tell the kids how we're right on the edge of bankruptcy. We don't want to worry them. Huh. We feel it. We're little feeling beings. We can feel something's going on. We don't know what it is. And so we're kind of asking, and the stuff we get back just doesn't add up to what's in here. There we go. You can't feel, you can't trust. And everybody has the third rule. Whatever you do, don't talk about it. Don't let anyone else know what's going on in our family. And so here you are, this little guy growing up, not being able to feel, not knowing how to trust, and boy, not being able and encouraged to talk about it. Then you get married. Oh boy, how's that for a wow? And the next thing you know, well, your spouse is saying, we should sit down and talk. What does that mean? Does that mean we yell at each other? Does that mean we have this big clangy argument? Or does that mean we just clam up and walk out the other door? What does it mean? Pay attention. Did you have any role models? Did anybody teach you how to talk to each other? Probably not. This is the other place that couples get into huge trouble. You see, we were all taught to listen, to respond, not to hear. So when we're kids, we go and we try to talk to our parents about something. Well, we don't. They don't hear us. They respond to us. What? Well, wow, wow, you shouldn't have. And why did you? And oh my God. And look what you caught. Nobody heard. Nobody's been trained, or not nobody, but so few of us are trained to listen, to really hear what the other one's saying. Oh, oh, that's what's going on with you. Whoa, geez. When that happens, that really must make you feel so scared. Whoever said that? So look, we've got issues that we have to overcome, places where we need to become conscious so that we can begin to trust love, that we can allow love in our lives. We have just all been so programmed to be so afraid. And so when we can see we were raised with the rules, when we're conscious of them, we can begin to change them. We can teach our children to feel. We can teach ourselves to feel. We can ask our partners to earn our trust, not just give it away willy-nilly, but really get something that will allow us to know that they're there for us, to help us overcome our fear, to help us hang in while we're doing this relationship. And then we can be so willing to share with others what our struggles are. You see, when everybody recognizes we all struggle, we're no longer caught in that outer world where, oh, everything has to look good and aren't I? No, no. When we see it's universal, then we can begin to really look at it, to acknowledge those areas, to allow ourselves to grow in those areas. So these are some hacks for your relationship. These are some opportunities for you to develop new habits, for you to examine yourself, for you to talk to your partner about this. Bring it up. What was your family like? Were you taught to feel? Were you taught to trust? Can you talk about it? These are the ways we choose love. So put that in your little computer. Think about it. Mull it over. Allow yourselves to begin to make new choices if you need to that will enhance your ability to choose love. So remember, that's where we're headed, love. So let's all together practice choosing love and choosing love again until the next time.